And how's the direction? And how's our direction?
Looks good. I might bring it a little forward.
Good evening. Good evening. It's Tuesday. I've been waiting for Tuesday. And boy, do I have a surprise for you. Oh, well, for those of you that have been watching the shorts or watching any videos, you know we're chasing leaves right now. I just happened to chase some leaves that were the best that have ever been seen. And it was not just the leaves, though. It was an entire sunset, a blessing of God for us to receive an entire sunset.
Most beautiful sunset I've ever seen.
It was inspiring. There are my dots and colors as they run. And so we have our wet canvas already this is acrylic tonight, because acrylic dries quickly for me so that I can get on to the next piece of what I want to do. And we are using umbers and ambers and burnt and browns. We are using golds and yellows. Oh, yellow, yellow, yellow. Yellow? Yes, sirree. We are doing it up. And we are using one of the photographs that we took today as the basis of giving me a chance, a try, to do what I have done here. I'll turn it at an angle so that maybe you can see without a reflection.
It'll be fine. I'll show them.
You'll show them.
I'll send it over here to this tablet too, so you can see it.
Well, that tablet, I guess. It's not online. So we were looking through a canopy, and it was a beautiful sky, and it was beautiful. So here comes our sky. And, oh, you know what? We forgot the most no color at all. Light. I've got everything dotted out here except for the white. Oh. Yes, sirree. Mm-hmm.
Hi, PT, Tony, Penny.
Mm-hmm.
He wants to paint a fall scene that we saw in the Smoky Mountains. Most beautiful sunset.
And we've seen a lot of them, but this one, with the mountains and Gatlinburg, was the best. Okay, now we're going to take a little bit of this up here. It always gets a little darker. And a little bit of that purple up here.
Tony said, y'all have captured some beautiful sunsets.
We have been so privileged.
This was by far the best sunset that I've ever seen, personally.
We were so privileged to get to see this. It was just a dream come true. It really was. It was like a dream come true. It really was. It was like a dream come true. So you can see I've added a little extra blue here, lighter in the middle. We added a little bit of the purple up here. So that's good. And
you could do a cabin too if you wanted, because I have pictures of those.
Well, okay, so now we need to We're missing maybe turquoise. We're missing a blue here. We just need just a touch of something. Okay, we need to go up high with this. Up here. Goes up here. We need some more blue up high. Little dab of water to stretch it out and bring it down. Ooh. Okay. A little bit more of that. Touch more of that purple up here. Touch more of that purple. Just to give it that sunsetty look. Okay. All right. And let's get the last of that blue off the brush. Okay.
There is the, that was the sunset that we captured.
Okay.
The
So we're just gonna
the
do
sunset just it had the mountain in the background, kind of orange across it, and then all of the trees were highlighted by the sun. This was before it had gone down, you know. Just absolutely the most beautiful sunset because of all the fall colors. The sun was just highlighting across every ridge of the mountains, from one mountain top to the next ridge, and and all the colors were just spectacular from the fall leaves.
So the first thing we have to do is we have to get the mountains in here. We're using, the sky and the clouds. We're using a color called Timeless Gray. We're mixing Timeless Gray in with the white. And we're going to have, so we've got our high distant clouds here. And then we're going to have some low grayer clouds right over the mountain. And they're a little bit bumpy. And they stop right about there. And they trail off this way. And oh boy, I'm really happy with that already. Look how quickly that's happening for us.
Thanks, Tony. He's going to check back later.
Okay. Other things done. You come back and see us. Some people just don't have the patience to wait, huh? I got.
Some people have things to do.
Yo, I can't wait to see it. I gotta wait. I'm the same way. I fast forward a lot of things. I do. Okay, and then we're gonna do a little gray at the bottom here. All right. We've got just a few little sparkles of clouds over here and a few like just dragging off from the wind right there. And we're just going to pull those out. Oh, wow. I do believe that did exactly what I wanted, and I didn't even know what I wanted. Don't you love it when that happens? There you go. All right, now, one of the reasons I use this acrylic on this thing, as I'm learning, is that the acrylic can dry in just a few minutes and give me the opportunity to do more. And so that's kind of, you can't have the wet paint. Now, the wet on wet paint works when with oil and things like that. When you know exactly the consistency of the paint and where you're putting it and what you're putting it. But I'm sometimes painting over the same spot not long after I've painted it, as what I see develops. And so that's a little bit of an issue there. And so I've got to, see, and then this golden sunset is right there. And then this golden sunset has the sun right there. And the sun is very, very bright. Right there. And then once that dries, I'd say that might even be a little too much. Right there. Okay. Okay. Now, that's a bit strong. That's a bit strong. So, we might just take a little bit of water here. And let's pull out and let's take up some of this gold. You might think, oh, that's not good. That's good. Oh, no, watch. Because see, now I'll take another brush.
Cynthia said, Donny, you're so silly.
And I'll blend it. See, now watch this blending. As I blend the clouds and the gold together, kind of toning down, bringing down. See, we've got to join that sun. We've got to join the sun. There we go. All right. Now, next after that, so we've got some mountains to make over here. And they can go right off the screen. It sinks a little bit right there and then comes right up like that. And sinks like that. Okay. That looks really good. Oh, see now. Now we can hit that gold again as the sun is coming down. Okay. And then, where's that brush I just had? Okay, next brush then. Mm-hmm. Blending, blending, blending is the key. Nature blends everything together. All right. Now we'll go back to our brown. This is just the first. We could actually, we're going to take a little bit of the, let's see, what if I did that?
Cynthia said, I love watching you create beautiful paintings.
Cynthia. Okay, that's what I wanted right there. I'm mixing a little bit of the sky blue and the brown together. Okay, so now why would he do such a crazy thing like that? Well, you see, these are Smoky Mountains. They're not real jagged, but if you put something in front of something, and then you put something back here, just a little bit of something right there, and right there, right there, and let's put some more. Let's put a big one right here. A big one right there. All right, then go back to your blue-gray and run it right up to it. Like that. You add just that little bit of depth, like there's something else back there. Another mountain is back there. And to blend it in like that, just a little bit more right there. And then we'll turn that right up like that. Okay. All right. Now things get darker as they get closer. So now we're just going to put some brown on. Mm-hmm. All right. Okay.
Can you see it? I don't know if you can see it or not, but that's what he's going to be painting, right?
Which I have no idea how to do.
So he's going to try to be painting.
Mm-hmm. So we are now putting our mountains in the background. Now I need some of the Purple Mountain Majesty.
So I'll sit up there so you can see it.
Yeah, Purple Mountain's Majesty has to happen now. Purple Mountain Majesty above the fruited plain. I know. Paint, Don, don't sing. Paint. Don't sing. So I'm taking a little bit of purple iris, and I am mixing it with white and gray and brown. White, gray, and brown. Now it has to be the right consistency.
Now
I have to check it here.
In the video, it doesn't show how beautiful that sunset was because you can't see the light is like washing out the sunset part of it. And the greens that are still in there mixed in with the other colors, but he can see it.
Okay.
I tilt it like that. That'll make a difference. That's a little better on the camera. Not straight on.
Can this camera see it too?
Yes.
Oh, the online camera sees it too. Oh, great. Now they're going to know how far off I am from the truth. Oh. it was just amazing to see this. And of course, I have little or no understanding about how to do all that. And but you know what? It doesn't matter to me. I'm going to try anyway. I think that's the big thing here, is that I need to try anyway. I need to try anyway, because that's where the difference comes in. Is someone that has the talent that's too afraid to use it, and someone that has a talent that tries. So we're just gonna try. And somehow my gold paintbrush got into the green. There is now a big green streak on my sky. Just love those kind of mistakes, don't you? What can he do with that big screw up? Happy tree, right? Happy mistakes, yeah. What can he do with that happy mistake? I'm telling you, I'm just going to wait for that to dry, I guess, and hit that again. But you know what? I will take that gold and do something with it. All right, we are definitely still missing our Purple Mountain Majesty. Oh, that's not going to work. All right, next brush. So we're going to do the full-on purple here. And then we're going to do white. And then the purple. And see what we can get to happen. It's much easier to blend oil paints than it is acrylics, that's for sure. I don't have to worry about the bottom line because I'm going to be building another layer. I need to worry about the top line and getting that natural look in to the painting. Getting that purple look and the washed out with the clouds. All right. It's almost like we need a little blue or something. So I've picked up a little bit of blue, bright blue, and I am going to bring it in here from the edge to see if I like it. Oh, I do. Okay, so we're going to pick up some more of that blue and purple and see if that gives us the shadow look we're looking for. Now, you know what? I could be using the wrong brush. I need to be using a wider brush like this. Maybe that's what will give me a little bit more of a cloudy, hazy look in the distance.
Oh, that's so sweet, Cynthia. She said when she goes to visit her mama in a couple of weeks, she's going to show her some of your painting videos because she used to do a lot of paintings.
The mother did.
Cynthia's mother.
Ah. I am seeing the blue gray shadow that I'm wanting. There it is. Look at that. Okay. Let's take that up just a little bit. All right. I'm excited about that. Okay. So we've got our gold. We've got our gold and green that's drying. We're going to help that dry a little bit by rubbing it in. That'll help it dry and allow me to get back to it sooner. Who says you can't still finger paint even when you're older? Older than a basic child. All right, now, by the look of it, it's time to do the green. And I am not sure exactly. Well, I do. This is still wet right here. So let's go ahead and do a couple of trees and a few things like that. We're going to, oh boy, that's beautiful. That's not what I want. That's not what I want.
Her mom was dealing with Alzheimer's, so she doesn't do any crafts or paintings anymore. So she might just enjoy watching those.
Right. It'll stir something. I think that's a great idea.
Carlos and Cynthia did some finger painting a while ago.
And we are doing branches right now. And there, it looks like there's one branch that hangs down low here, cuts across. Right about where our sunshine is. And do a couple thick branches. Okay. And there's don't really have a big tree in here, but I can see all the branches. So I'm going to put the tree in just for a reference for us all. And then it looks like we have a bunch of other stuff going on down here. And maybe some things like that. That's about all. All right, and we got a few branches coming off this way. Let me turn that a little bit for you. Coming up that way. And there's a lot of branches and things down in here. Now we're just making these marks because as we go over this with the green and the foliage, these may turn into something, they may not. They may just get completely covered. That's fine with me. Because part of painting is what not to paint. Part of painting is knowing where light and dark is. If you don't have a hole, you don't know where the surface is and where it starts. So I'm just doing that. All right, we're going to stop right there with that one. We'll put a few more branches up here. And a bunches of branches over here. okay. And of course, there's a lot of things here. Those are tree trunks, things that we might need in the future as we progress through the paint. All right. We're going to bring this mountain down here like that, and then like that. Then there's another one right here coming across right here. And there's a ridge line right here, it looks like, above it. Right about there. And I'm just doing that as reference. I'm probably painting over a lot of that. But I learned from one person that one of the reasons I was having trouble painting was, so much imagination and not enough structure. And that the lack of planning and pencil marks and things like that causes me to lose the perspective of what I'm trying to accomplish. I thought, yep, that's true. That's true. That's exactly what I've been having an issue with. I lose something there. All right. Now we're back to green. Let's dab it down here and see what we got. No, that's not it. We're going to grab Christmas green. We'll put Christmas green out. Okay. My acrylic's doing pretty good here. It's getting close to dry. Yep. You see, it's impossible for me to put the green, the gold, and the red down separately. You have to take your brush and you have to dab it in the green and dab it in the red. So I've got green on one side, red on the other side, and then I'm going to put the yellow right in the middle. So I've got green, yellow, red. And I am very curious what that's going to do. So we are heading for, well, you know what? We've got some trees over here. So let's see what happens when we make the trees up here. Uh-oh.
Thanks for sharing.
All right, we're going to add the gold. We're going to go for more gold and more green. Touch of red. See, we're going to go up here. Oh, wow. So we're doing all of it on the brush all at the same time. There's the red, there's the gold, there's the green. We'll do it again. There we go. That looks pretty good, don't you think? I'm pretty impressed with me on that. Aren't you impressed? I'm impressed. That actually looks quite good. We can still see some sky through there. We got a little peak of red right there. We can improve a little red right there with a little bit more touch of a red. I'm pretty good. I'm gonna leave that alone. I'll tell you what, I'm gonna leave that alone right there. That if anything, it's almost too bright, too green for fall. So we're gonna brown it up a little bit. We're just gonna add a little bit of those brown leaves in there. We don't have enough brown leaves to make it look like the fall. Okay, that's better. Okay, you know what else we can do too is we can take a touch of a dark color and just put a little branch right there, see? And then here we'll take another piece and put a little branch right there and a branch right there. And then maybe a branch right there. Can you see that?
I'm spinning. Wait a minute.
All right. So I need. Okay, so you maybe can still hear me. I am doing a gray-green now. And so I'm taking some of the green, some of the gray. And I'm trying to put this green and gold into the distance, a little bit further away, and right along this ridge line here. Okay, there comes the ridge line. And I'm going to do some more gold along there. Let's get gold together. Green and gold together on this ridge line. There, look at that. That worked. That worked.
It shows I'm spinning.
Okay. And now we're going to do the same thing with a little gray, a little green. But this time I'm going to add black. And so I've got gray, green, and black. And I am going to go in the distance here. There. And then we lighten it up again. We lighten it up again for this row. And we'll bring that down just like that. And we'll bring that down so you can see the tops of my trees. See, here's the tops of my trees right here. That's very good. Now, if I go back and I get some gray, I'm seeing something back here. Do you see that right in there? That looks like a nice ridge line of trees. So I'm wanting to put a little base coat right along there, and then maybe what if we ran a little bit of like a green valley right through here?
Sure, this is not online.
No, I turned it on. Oh, you went and stood up.
Mm-hmm.
Now they're all upset back there. You stood up. Okay, there we got the trees back there. Look at them. Boy, that's great. Okay. And we go back and we get some. That's very good. That's very good. And then we're going to run out. We're going to pick up the green and black here. Green and black is one of my favorite mixes for a base coat. For things, making things happen, And it's like we're going to come up here.
Okay, so they don't have a problem seeing you. Mine is just spinning for some reason.
See, and then we're going to bring in the red here. And I'm going a little quick, but I'm trying to make a fall scene here.
And he can always touch it up
and
later. Yeah, I did refresh my page, and it still was spinning.
Okay, so we'll bring it up there, and then we got that really bright red right there. So let's get him in here. And of course, I get so involved I forget to change out brushes and things like that. I can make that mistake rather often. So I have to be careful about that. All right, so I'm going for kind of a darker background here. I am doing the basis behind what we're bringing together. And I am finished with that brush. So we are, oh, but see, look at my mist. Look at how my mist has worked out. That's really good. That's really good. That's really good. The mist has worked out quite well. And I'm looking for, oops, that's not it. That is it. That's the right color. And right there. Okay, and then we need to blend. Okay, you go in the water. In the water. In the water. All right, now my black has done well. So we are back. I am looking. There goes a paintbrush.
I'll get it. I'll get it.
Limited space around here, you know. Limited space. So I need to cover up all that green that got accidentally on here. And since yellow doesn't come through that good, that might be an all right situation to have that come together like that. And we are turning. I'm giving the brush a little bit of a turn as I paint to unload it to unload it evenly. Okay, we're just kind of brightening up our yellow sunset horizon. And we are going to pull a little bit of that onto the mountain anyway, because the mountain's going to reflect it, right? Right. Good student. Agreeing. Good, good. Just to keep agreeing. Okay. Okay. And then a little bit of gold in there. Let's pull that gold in there. That'll be helpful. Just a little helpful. They've had some trouble with bears in Gatlinburg because people have been feeding them. And then all of a sudden they come across somebody that doesn't have any food, they get upset. Look at that gold just settle in there and act like it's been there all along. Wow. Look at that. Should probably use a little bit more of the gold over here because it's further away. It'll be a little darker. Yeah, like that. There you go. Not all of it needs to be gold, just a little of it. And we'll just pull that right over to where our tree's going to be. Oh, boy.
Hello, Tracy. She's
All right,
supposed
so
to be
we've got our
coming here.
tree line. Got like a grass line here and a hill coming down.
We
All
might
right.
get to see Tracy because she's coming here on vacation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've got a few people to see. We don't charge for that, by the way. Someday we will, though.
He's teasing.
Yes, we don't charge. One day we will, though,
He's teasing.
when we think we're really something.
He's teasing. People have to know him joking. People that don't know you might not think you're teasing.
Yeah, yeah. So we've got a little bit of a meadow right here. Okay, and then some tree line. We need a gold tree line at the top.
Since you said you are really something.
Wow. Well, then you can, when you come to visit.
He's teasing. Sometimes I think he teases too much because I think people
I don't think I tease.
Don't really know him.
I don't tease
don't
enough.
Understand that he's teasing, and they.
Yeah.
You know, people are sensitive. Sometimes.
Out on my sensitivity class.
Rhonda said, "Very nice."
Thank you. We have several of those. Which one is it? Skipper?
Yes.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add even more gold over here, but you can see the trees. And then here I'm going to do gold and red here. Gold and red. So the gold and the red go together. Just kind of dop into the gold and dop into the red and dop into the gold and dop into the red.
Okay.
And until you get a balance, and then look at that.
I was trying to make the
Yes.
photo. See, we took that photo that's on the tablet right there. We took that photo.
Mm-hmm. What in the world?
Nightbot. Oh, must be. I don't know.
Well, then we're coming down here.
Nightbot.
Right here.
Nightbot is a little sensitive. I don't know what Nightbot did.
Okay. Now we're doing green and gold again as we drop into a shadow here. All right. Boy, do we have some bright red right there. I've got to get that just right. So what I have to do is I kind of have to check my brush.
I just deleted Nightbot's comment. Nightbot was being touchy. I don't know what his problem was.
Yeah. And then of course, there's another like a red tree behind this tree.
Nightbot has a problem with how many emojis, I guess, and I don't know how many it is. I'm going to have to try to check because it has an issue with emojis for some reason. They set it up that way. I didn't set it up that way, but they set it up.
Okay, so there we go. There's that.
All
right, now we need some. So that's really good. That looks good. We need some more red, though.
I deleted Nightbot's comment.
Kind of a rosy red almost, huh? Like a maybe we need to add a little brown to the red so that we get a kind of a brownish. See right in here, we've got a lot of. Nah, that's not really it. But that'll do for now. And see, we've got a lot of that. Boy, I'll tell you, that's beautiful. I wish I knew how to to do all that the way it looks, but I don't. So we're just kind of going to go there, and we're going to go there.
Check out that Nightbot thing and see how many emojis, because it's like, I didn't notice a bunch of emojis, so I didn't think it was a problem.
And see, these are kind of dark up here. It's too much paint. Oh, I've got a different brush for that. There we go.
Tracy's having buffering. Is anybody else? I'm not having buffering. So, but she's traveling, so.
If you're a moving target for the satellite, you may have troubles.
Yeah, she only had 5 emojis, Cynthia said, and that's not a lot. I don't know what Nightbot's problem was. Somebody said, I guess Suzanne said, it might be set to only allow 3. 3? That's ridiculous.
Oh, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, Tracy. She can see the chat but not see the painting. So, thanks for joining us, Tracy. We appreciate it. Have a blessed night. She's traveling and she's buffering.
We are putting our tree in now. And he goes way out like that. Okay. Wow. Is anybody surprised about how nice that looks? I'm surprised. Woo, look at that. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and put a different color green up there now. And we're going to darken it in a little because this is on the other side of the sun, but you see some of those leaves do catch the sun. So we have to leave those bright. Okay.
Suzanne said it's not buffering now, but the picture gets a little fuzzy at times.
Oh, that's speed. That's download speed doing that.
Sometimes it is. Yeah, sometimes it's YouTube will downgrade a video and make it blurrier. Rhonda wanted to know if you finished the barn painting.
Oh. I don't think I've done anything else on the barn.
It's back here.
Okay, yeah, it's in a stack. We'll get to it.
I think he still has to touch it up just a little bit.
A little bit. It's probably more than a little bit. Can't help that. That's just how things go. I did go farther than when this wasn't there when we were online. Because I put down a new barn and there's the old one. Okay, we got red tree there. We got a red tree there. And this one comes up like that. Look at that. All right.
Rhonda said that looks good. The barn one. Oh, Cynthia said when you move fast, it'll get blurry.
Oh, yeah. It's that way when we're driving, too. I've noticed that the camera doesn't catch up too easily sometimes. Now, right in here, I see a really bright tree, right? Is everything else done? Everything else done? I really think we could use a little bit more red right there. But now that tree, right there. He is right there. Very bright. That is the brightest red that I have in my arsenal of reds. Right there. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and dab that red back in again. Okay, because this is still supposed to be a little darker. Ooh, not that. That's all right. You know what? We need that somewhere else, though. We need that down in here. Yeah, that's down in here, like that that tree line over there. Yep, there we go. Okay, that worked. Now leave that alone, Donny. Don't mess with that again. You could really mess it up if you mess with that again. Okay, so right here we've got some bright. Let's see. Let's go ahead and rinse this out. And once more. Okay. Or I could do that thing that Bob did, you know. Everybody hear that? Okay. Because we need white. We need to stamp out the white a little bit. And then we need some green on top.
Cynthia said, drum roll, please.
And then, according to this, we've got some really bright leaves down here at the bottom in the foreground. And a couple up over here like that. All right. Oh, back. Okay, we've got some bright ones there, and bright ones here, some bright ones up here. And so this is kind of like close in foliage right here. Danger close foliage. Okay. Now I see brown and red coming together. Brown, red, and a touch of white. This will be a nice little background. That'll go behind. Put that in a few spots right there, right there. Okay. Now we're going to bring in some darker black right in here. Right there. Right there. Oh, there it goes up over like that and down. Let's get some more of that in here. Oh, I like that. See, that's going to give us a separation right there. Okay. All right. So now we need more of the dark green.
Okay, I tried to fix Nightbot, so hopefully it worked.
All right. We're gonna okay. Now we need the red. Let's get some more of the dark. We want like a yep. It's not so much a bloody red as it is a tile red. Something right in here like that. And then up here like that. And then kind of fade this a bit here. There's a lot of dark right in here of the red. We're going to do that. And there's our bright. There's our dark. I almost see, you know what I want? I want like an umber. Oh, wait, here's a new one. Sunbeam. Let's see what sunbeam is. Can sunbeam give us what we're looking for if I mix it with? Okay, so I've got green, black, and sunbeam. And we want to put it right up here. Okay. Just a little bit of that onto show. Excellent. Now, sunbeam. Where else can sunbeam go? Let's see. See, I need to finish this here so that I can then do the next layer closer. And that's not the brush. All right. I want the red. And I want the green. So we're mixing some green in here. Oh, I like it. That's what we're looking for. Green and red. Green and red. Green and red. There it is.
I think it doesn't have the glare on it. It doesn't have the glare on it.
Okay, and then as we finish this off, I'm gonna.
I don't know what happened to it. It moved in such a way, and it's.
All right.
I had it so that they could see this, the sunset on that and the mountains in the background. Now this light is glaring it too much. Can't even.
How about now? I've tilted it down a little. Is it better yet?
No, it's worse.
Worse. How about there?
I had it just fine before, and I don't know what happened to it. There. Maybe like
Okay,
that.
got that. All right, we're back in business.
I'm just trying to let them see the comparison of what you're doing versus the photograph.
All right, so now we need to make a few little tree branches here. Something to that effect. And down here, some
You can see it a little bit.
little
better.
flower stems,
Yeah.
maybe.
It's still a lot of.
Okay.
The light still has some glare on it, but.
Okay. All right, so I still am needing that reddish look.
I don't know, Jim. You know, I've heard other people say the same thing. YouTube is really messing up notifications. Really messing up notifications. Even, I can be here with Donny and I can get a notification that he's live 12 hours later. Same thing happens to our friend Shannon, she'll go live, and I'll be looking for her because I know when she goes live on a regular live, and YouTube will give me a notification 12 hours later. It's really annoying. So one of the best things you can do is, if you know when we go live, because we go live the same time, set a little alarm on your phone to give you a notification. That's honestly what Donny and I do on our phones, just for the sake of, so that we don't lose track of time.
We didn't even get home till 7 o'clock tonight. I totally forgot. I was coming on.
I didn't forget.
Yeah, she had it. But
It
see,
is.
that between the two of us, we remember a lot.
It is crazy, Rhonda. I mean, and I do pop-up live, so if someone doesn't have the bell on, they might not notice. But when you open up the app, for YouTube on the phone, and if you click on subscriptions, you'll see who's live if you open up the app. But yeah, the bell's very important. And then I just heard earlier tonight, a YouTuber said that if someone is not interacting with a channel a lot, then YouTube will push them down on the list and put others above it, which isn't right. It's not right that they do that. But I've seen them do that too. I've seen them show me other people's channels and stuff like that over even, one of Donny's videos or something, or even one of Shannon's videos or something like that. They'll put other people's videos ahead of it. He said, I keep forgetting about Tuesdays, but I don't forget about Fridays. That's my favorite one, Jim said.
Aww.
We appreciate that, Jim. Yeah, because Donny's on painting live on Tuesdays on Storyteller Donny at 8 p.m. Eastern. And then on Fridays, it's 9 p.m. Eastern on Team Jesus Ministries. And then Joy Blessed Life is Saturdays, sorry. Donny's Fridays. Team Jesus Fridays. Joy Blessed Life is Saturdays at 7 Eastern. And then pop-ups. I do pop-ups when there's something interesting or fun going on.
Okay. We're going to do a little bit more gold and yellow.
You get the notification for the Saturdays one. I'm so happy about that. A lot of people don't. Even people that are close friends of ours have told me that they don't get the notification.
Okay. We got the red, we got the yellow, we got the bright red. Not happy. Just not happy with that. I guess I got to let that dry because it just isn't looking right.
Right. It's getting too
mushy.
Yeah.
Cloudy.
Yeah.
Maybe I should swipe it out.
Just let it dry.
Well, it'll dry quicker if I swipe it out. And
He's trying to get the
I got some paper towel here.
paper towel to come down.
Yeah, I lost all of my twigs and branches, huh? So let's we'll reestablish just a little hill here.
Jim says it's looking beautiful.
All right.
You need to get it. We need to get our contact info to you, Jim.
Oh, wait a minute, Jim. You know me.
We've got
been
some
here
friends
all my life.
that are,
Well, I'm a faithful father.
I think they're in town now. So hopefully we get to see them maybe tomorrow. They're just here for just a short time. It's not very gold. I think you need to wipe off the brush.
Yeah, this one I'm just I'm building a base here so that I can.
Tony, Adventures of PT Adventures said looks beautiful. Ron said looks pretty.
Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I've got that pretty good. I mean, if you look at that and this, that's all pretty good right there. I'm even looking at that that sky up there. As I've done a pretty good job with all of that. I think a little bit of gold right here. There's some gold up here by this tree, so I think I should add a little bit right there while we're waiting for other things to dry. My tree turned out really good, and it's hard for me to let things go sometimes. I was like, oh, I'm going to touch it one more time. Oh, your value just went down. It's like, no. Oh, that was a beautiful, no. Mr. Bill, no. So we'll push that gold out there like that. That's good. That's good. And then we will add some water.
Yeah, the tree on the left, Cynthia said, has a lot of depth to it. It looks amazing.
Yeah,
it really does.
It came out good. Keep it simple. I wish I knew how to do that. So when I do, I'm glad. It's an accident. It's just an accident.
I just said, oh no, Mr. Bill.
Oh, don't touch the painting. How we do it on time?
Well,
are we over by much?
A little bit.
Good, good, good. All right. Wow. Yep. Yep. There's a little. We could put a little bit of gold right there. A little bit right there where it's touching these clouds. I'll tell you, I'm impressed. I didn't know I could do this. Just a little bit of yellow right there. Maybe
in the ridge lines of the trees, not the, not the silhouetted tree.
Not this one?
Not that one.
This one.
Um,
That one.
in the ridge lines of the mountains.
Okay.
There's some more, not that one. There's some more depth in the photograph color than what you have in it. Mine shows like little little blotches of color.
Mm-hmm.
Where it has trees and stuff, and you need a little more yellow and orange in.
Yep.
And then same thing here. See, there's some more. There's little spots of yellow and orange with the red. It's not just red.
Mm-hmm. While I'm finishing up on the sky here, this is drying.
Mm-hmm.
So I can do that. Yeah, because there's gold over here on the left too that I'd love to incorporate, but
right.
I really just don't know how. To bring like these branches in right here, or another branch right there.
Rhonda said, "He will get it, Joy."
No, he won't. He needs direction. I don't mind direction. See, I need and it's part of it is knowing how to
the picture again.
How to put the color on that you're trying to get to show up is very important as well. And but that's why it's good to be looking at something while you're trying to do it. Because then you can see. You can see. And I think I saw that pretty good. I'll put this right up there. Bring that down. Yeah. And then there's a little plant right in here with some leaves on it. One right there. Okay, that's good. That's good. I'm going to leave that alone. If I could.
No, don't take the red away.
Okay.
That looks
good. It looks good. Well, I need to.
No, you're okay. It looked really good.
Okay, don't leave it alone, huh? All right. I'm just sitting closer to it, so I see it differently. And I'm willing to listen. I've got just a little bit of yellow that I need to put. Nope. On my mountain.
I know, Cynthia. Cynthia said, "Slap his hands, Joy, if he touches that tree again."
Y'all against me.
It looked better before you touched it.
I didn't do anything to it, so it's all in the eye of the beholder. All right. Okay, I am switching to another brush now. Okay, so we're going to dip into some yellow here, into some gold. And we're going to see if we can't get it to bring us to where we were looking at, what we're seeing. So we've got
orange too. Quit moving.
Like this kind of orange?
Yeah, put some orange in it. Quit moving the painting. I mean the picture, because we're trying to compare the picture to.
Which is absolutely unfair, by the way. I mean, that's a glamour shot compared to what I'm doing.
Well, this is a photograph. There. So don't touch it. We're trying to compare it.
All right, so we're going to bring orange there. And right there. And right there. And this.
Cynthia said, "You're doing amazing."
Yep. Got all these backseat painters I'm working with. All right. How about here?
Let's see, we're crafty, so we're used to artsy stuff. Seems like you got. Seems like it's too much on your brush.
Yeah, it is. One thing that experience brings is how to get the right amount on the brush and do what you're trying to do.
Oh, Smoky Mountain Dreamer is watching. She just can't comment right now. Said she wished she could paint like that.
Thank you. I used to wish the same thing. All I did was get started. Okay, we're just gonna.
Rhonda says, "Keep up the good work, Donny.
Tap into this
Don't
a
take
little
away
bit.
your reds. I mean, you need to."
Yeah. That's a big mistake right there. I don't know what I'm going to do with that, but something could come of it.
Get a different brush and like a dry brush. You've got too much on the brush is the problem.
Changing brushes again. So what I'll do is I'll turn that gold into a tree. And we'll just turn that into a tree and use that as.
Cynthia said, "Use the round brush for the foliage." Do you have a round brush? Like a stipple brush. Are those the oil brushes?
No, these are acrylic and watercolor.
You moved the picture again.
Can it just fall over on its own? Why do I have to move it?
And you touched it again.
Okay. Touching green, touching brown. No idea. I'm touching it to the thing, looking at what it makes as I touch it to the board. And I am. Nope. That is not it.
I moved the picture because in this position it's in now, you can see the colors of it. He's not used to painting from a photograph either. He usually just does it in his head, but he needs to learn to do that, is what the professionals told him.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to learn to paint from a photograph.
Yes. All right. Whoa, what was that?
What was it, the reason they told you that you needed the
You don't get the proper perspective.
perspective?
You can't properly gauge your depth of field and your angle when you paint by imagination. You lose your perspective of or depth of field or something, I forget. Some kind of word. Now I'm getting a little impatient. Okay. That actually should have a stem on it, like that. And that could have a stem, and that could have a stem. All right. That's no good.
It's looking better with more color in it, because it's, bringing in some of the colors that are there,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. What is?
I think you need a rag to wipe off some of the paint, because I think part of the problem is you're getting too much paint on the brush, and then it gets a little muddied.
Yeah, I gave up on trying to make it look like the photograph over here. I'm just kind of a little grassy hill with flowers and we'll put some red in there now. And we'll just put
Hi, Smoky Mountain Man.
We're just going to put a few red things in here. Bring those down here. See, like that. Maybe a couple right up in there. A little dominant area right there. I like that. I think I'm going to continue that over with some sunbeam and more of the flamenco red. which is more like a tile red. Maybe a little white added to it. And some yellow. No, that's absolutely
Thanks for
ugly.
hitting the thumbs up, everyone, because it does help the channel to get out there. And even leaving a comment after the live stream's over, leaving a comment after it's over, if you wait like a minute and then leave a comment underneath the live stream, it helps it too.
Yes, and if you watched our live stream the other night where you couldn't leave a comment, thank you very much. You can get some extra brownie points by telling us you did.
This is the photograph that we took of the sunset, Smoky Mountain Man, from the...
that we sent him. I think I sent it to him.
Yeah. And so this is the sunset. The photograph that is right there is the sunset picture of the little video clip that Donny had posted to a shorts video he posted from the sunset. That's it. So painting the sunset. And the professional painters told him, you need to start to try to paint from photographs so that you get perspective. Yeah, you're right, Smoky Mountain Man. It is Motor Nature Trail from when you take it from Gatlinburg and go the Motor Nature Trail.
All right. We have one finishing touch to put on there. One.
See, maybe later when it dries, you can touch up, like in here, there's a little tree that's to the forefront here. And then a couple there that you can touch up later, you know, with your tiny, because I can see the pieces of the tree in there and stuff.
Yeah.
And maybe touch up a little bit of the, later on after it dries, a little bit of the yellow highlights on the top of the ridges. Just a little bit of yellow here and there, like showing the ridges.
Yeah, I'm trying to...
But he'll have to wait till it dries to like touch up those pieces, those parts of it. Some people that post their paintings online, it's probably edited so that you don't wait for the drying part. Smoky Mountain Man said, that sure was a beautiful sunset and reflection of our God's glory. And Cynthia said, amen.
Yeah. Prettier than that would be heaven itself, I thought to myself. All right, there's the sun coming through right
Smoky
there.
Mountain Man said, thank you, Donny, for taking my suggestion and painting some pictures of the Great Smoky Mountains. Yeah, because that photograph is actually part of the Great Smoky Mountains National Park right there. It was stunning last night, and it was stunning today. Now the leaves...
Oh, wait till they see what happened today.
The leaves were falling like snow today. And it was like being in a movie scene or something. It was like, wow. So I don't know if there'll be much left tomorrow. It's supposed to rain tonight. That's why we went back out there. It's supposed to rain tonight.
Okay. I don't know how long we've been live, but
so he'll have to let that dry. And about 95 minutes. He'll have to let that dry and then do those little touch-ups later.
Mm-hmm.
But thank you all for joining us.
Thank you all for being here.
We appreciate you, and we appreciate those thumbs up.
Yep.
And leave a comment underneath the video. Appreciate it so much because that does help the algorithms as well.
Yep, I'm going to put a tree trunk right there to dry for later, and a tree trunk right there to dry for later. Looks like there's one more right over here. Right about there.
Hi, Jewish Redneck Pepper. Shalom.
And then I can see another one here. Right about there.
I have not seen the video yet. We were out capturing our video of the Motor Nature Trail. We were out there for 2 days. But I did see some photos, and it was gorgeous for sure, for sure. If there's color left on the trees tomorrow, we might go up there tomorrow because we wanted to do it today, but it just took so long to get through the Motor Nature Trail because we stopped at every cabin. We stopped at every cabin and we filmed it and took photos and all that. Now here's the thing with my videos. Right now it's taking a while to upload them because we've had this internet thing. So it's been taking a while to upload the clips. And I have to upload the clips and then I can edit them from there. So that's been a little bit of a delay for me. Yeah, the Motor Nature Trail is a great drive. Now, we did not see bears yesterday or today. But I know the bears have been out on the roads and stuff.
Yeah, one got hit.
Yeah.
Another one got into a cabin.
You don't want to talk too much about that.
Yep.
Smoky Mountain Man said he absolutely loves this.
Okay, well, there you go. Distant Mountain with the haziness worked out pretty good. I'm pretty impressed. I am pretty impressed. Thank you, Lord, for letting me paint again. Paint again, such a wonderful thing. I wish I had a little mountain color, but I don't think that's mountain color.
Well, in the photograph, it's kind of hazy. That particular ridge is kind of hazy.
Very hazy.
So it looks realistic kind of to the painting itself.
Yep. Not purple enough, not light enough.
We've seen quite a few bears on the Motor Nature Trail too. We just didn't see them.
That was at the beginning of the year when they were active.
Yeah, we didn't see them right now, the last couple of days.
Yeah, they were very active in April.
When we went
Way
with
too purple.
Fordman Kenny, we didn't see any then either. He didn't see any, but
didn't one cross the road when we were under Anakista with him?
For Anakista when we were with him, yeah.
Yeah.
Rhonda Skipper said, very pretty painting, Donny.
Thank you, Mrs. Skipper. Yeah. Well, I do not have the recipe for that piece of mountain right there. So it's
okay,
just
so you're signing off?
Oh, yeah, I'm done. I have finished. I am done.
Everyone have a blessed night. Thank you for joining us.
And remember, we love you, but Jesus loves you more.
Please leave a comment underneath the video as soon as we end it. Thanks. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Tara was coming back. Yeah, because she was taught she misses the Smokies.
Comment this time?
Huh?
Just the comment button on again. While you're telling them to comment under the video.
Oh yeah, as soon as I end this, you can comment under the video. So thank you all. Have a blessed night.
Good night. I thought that was only yesterday.